Hello everyone, this is Shi-chan です。In today's video, I'm gonna share with you the topic of finding jobs for individual on working holiday or student visas in Australia. And the video will be my one-day travel to Hiroshima, so please enjoy two of the things in this video. If you are interested in working in Australia, this video will provide you with valuable insights and tips from my experience in Sydney, Australia. So, let's get started. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the wage difference between Japan and Australia, specifically in Sydney. When it comes to part-time job wages, you notice a significant difference. Australia generally offers higher wages, which can be great for visa holders looking to earn and save money during their stay. The wage for individuals over 18 years old is 20.33 Australian dollars, which is roughly 2,000 yen per hour. However, certain factors such as being under 18 years old or having less experience may result in lower wages. And now, one common concern is whether it's possible to find work in Australia without fluency in English. Like, what's your opinion? Yes, of course, English language skills are important, but there are still opportunities available for non-English speakers. Jobs in factories, farms, or housekeeping may be suitable options. Additionally, working at the Japanese restaurant can provide opportunities depending on your language proficiency. If you aim to be a waiter or a waitress, I recommend practicing English using my YouTube lesson videos, which you can access from the video description. Please check it! And now, one more question. Is it difficult to find work? Yeah, again, what do you think about it? Okay, now let's address the question of whether finding work in Australia is challenging. I can only speak based on my experience several years ago. It wasn't easy to get local jobs, as I had to compete with local people. Due to the language barrier, I wasn't as fluent as the locals, of course, as you know. So I had to demonstrate why I should be hired. But at that time, unfortunately, I couldn't explain my strength enough, which made it difficult for me to get local jobs. But finally, I got a waitress job at the Japanese restaurant. The reason I got the job was I am Japanese. Let's think about it. Similar to going to an Italian restaurant, for example, and having an Italian waiter, it created an authentic experience for you, right? With that reason, I was hired. That makes sense. Before applying for jobs, you need to create a CV. The content of the CV varies depending on the job you're seeking, but since I wanted to get a local job, I made my CV with the local Australian format. It mainly included my work experience and references. References are individuals who can explain for your work attitude and characteristics. At first, it was challenging for me to find references because I didn't have any work experience in overseas or in Australia. But I got a good idea. I asked my host mother to be one of my references. Actually, I recommend working for free or as an internship for a month or 2 months to gain experience and obtain references if you really want to work in a local job. Or another easier way is to ask your friends who already have jobs to introduce you to their workplace. Your local friend may provide good job opportunities. Why do I emphasize getting a local job? The first job I had was kind of illegal restaurant. Working as a waitress in Japanese yakiniku restaurant, the pay was below the minimum wage, and I only received $14 per hour. However, it was still a little higher compared to Japan, so most working holiday visa holders didn't complain about it. The manager was quite difficult to work with, and I had moment of frustration. However, I won't go into detail about that in this video. Alright, now let me introduce 3 websites where you can search for jobs. The first one is Nichigo Press, and the second one is Jams TV. On these websites, you can find jobs specifically for Japanese. You can even search in Japanese, but be careful to check all the details because sometimes they offer low wages. Job offers without mentioning the wage are usually or might be illegal restaurants. And the third one is Gumtree. This is the web page that many Aussies use too. You need to search in English. So that's it for the topic today. I shared my story and gave you some tips on how to find jobs in Australia. I hope it will help you find a good job in Australia. はい、オーストラリアでのアルバイトの方法、私の経験に基づいたやり方だったんですけども、いかがだったでしょうか。この広島のビデオの方が全然長くって尺が全然合わないっていう現象が起きておりますので、ちょっとこのまま広島観光にお付き合いいただければと思います。ちなみに朝は原爆ドームに行ってから電車で宮島に上陸、さらに宮島から船に乗って広島港っていうところに来ました。絶対売ってないと思ったけど、なんとかありそう。ウォーターバッグこれなかったら何しにここまで来たんやってなっちゃう。バス待っても来んから歩き始めたら、今遅れてきたバスに抜かれた。待っとけばよかった。この坂を登るか下を行くかみたいな迷ってたんですよね。そしたら広島のお姉さん方が助けてくれましてね、こっちかなこっちかな、多分結局わからんかったんけどね、全力で見てくれました。出るんかな、でもめっちゃ坂やんあったらいいね、黄金の湧き水って言われたけど馴染みないんやね、この辺で。もう近いのに。今お水汲みに行ってるとこで思いがけないものがこんなとこまで被爆してるんか。しばらく歩いたら確かに分かりにくいところに湧き水ありました。 Finally 4.7 リットルぐらい入ってます。結構重いんですけども頑張ります。このために来たのだ。いやー、無事お風呂入れました。今から本通りっていう広島のメイン通りかな、行ってきます。そこでご飯も食べます。ここのパンも買ったよ。美味しかった。写真これこれはただのしゃぶしゃぶじゃなくてイノシシのしゃぶしゃぶです。ボタン鍋はよく聞くよね。置いときゃいいものをちょっとね必死にしゃぶしゃぶさせていただいてます。で、そっち食べるんかーいっていう感じです。こちらがポン酢にニラを入れたもの。さっきめちゃめちゃしゃぶしゃぶした方はごまだれでいただきます。締めにうどん頼んだんだけど雑炊の方が美味しいらしいから雑炊にしてよ。どうですかね、お好み焼き食べれないよね。I know this place。 いっぱいの店が入ってるんか。結局ふみちゃんっていうお好み焼き屋さんに来ました。現金オンリーだったんですけど、現金がほんと2000円残ってるぐらいだったのでギリギリね飲み物もセットで食べれたっていう感じです。前もねこのお好み村ってところ来たことあるはずなんですけども、どの店かさっぱり覚えておりません。ここのお好み焼きの方が美味しかったなって率直に感じました。で、今このいから下しか映してないんですけどめっちゃ出てんなと思って動画撮りました。 そして旅の終わりにバーに来てみました。人生初の一人バーでございます。頼んだのはボーモアのソーダ割りでございます。楽しかったね。こちらでした。なんかもっとさ、話すかなとか喋るかなとか思ったけど、ずっと無言でした。何も喋らんかったよ。あらららららら。